All right, we should be good to go, I believe. Hopefully we are. But we got Las Vegas today, which should be fun. I like this track a lot. Fun mile-and-a-half track. So hopefully we can have a good run here. We got 4 races left of the NASCAR season. And starts here. It's this, Dega, Martinsville, and then Phoenix to finish it off. So should be decent. Not too worried about being really fast here. Hoping that we could like try and save tires. Get a long run. I don't even know how many laps we're doing here. I imagine it's like 167 or so. I don't know how many they're doing in real life. But whatever it is, it's half of that. But we'll see what we could do here once the race starts. We already got 171 registered, so pretty decent amount already. It seems like I could stay in 5th gear also, which I'm happy with, through the corners. I don't really have to downshift in the 4th unless maybe on a longer run it'll be more useful or something.
Look in your mirrors or what?
Not 100% sure about the long run speed there. It is really bumpy through 1 and 2, as you can see the car like move all around there. It's really odd. Hoping that gets better throughout the run. I feel like I suck in 3 and 4. Like I don't slow down enough, or I slow down too much. It's really hard to like have a happy median there. That was actually a pretty solid lap. Gonna move us up to 3rd. But 1 and 2, I feel like you just kind of have to send it, and then the bumps are gonna move you around, and it works pretty well. Thursday night, you finished 9th with a 0x. Nice. Love to see that. How you doing today, though? I'm hitting the wall there. Not paying attention. Only done a few laps, really. We're on lap 10, going on 11 there. Haven't even done them consecutively. I'm wondering if it's real bumpy up here. It actually really is. Wow. 1 and 2 is just super bumpy. It's really odd. Wondering if the higher lane's going to come in later in the race. Second split with 11 cautions. That's not bad. How many laps is this? I didn't even look. If you ran it on Thursday, you probably remember how many laps it was. Jesus, I am so tight in 3 and 4. I do not like that. That's going to kill the right front. Trying different lines in 1 and 2. The middle's probably the least bumpy of them all, it feels like. 134. Okay, that's not many laps. I thought it was going to be 167, so 134 is not that much. Not too bad at all. I know Phoenix in like 3 more weeks for the last race of the season will be full length, 312 laps. That'll be interesting. I imagine next week Dega is going to be like 90-ish or so, and Martinsville is probably going to be like 250. Martinsville is going to be a long one. That's going to be so many cautions. It's going to be ridiculous. Oh yeah, you said Thursday night. Yeah, that's the fixed one. I thought for some reason I read last night in my head again, but that would have been open. Were you downshifting into 4th at all? 29.9. On like the long run? I don't know if it's worth it, depending maybe on how slow you get in the long run, but I'm still at like 77, 78 there. Already much slower than we were on our like qualifying laps, basically. I just don't know if it will be worth it later in the run or not. Not too worried about our lap times now, just because we're already a few laps off of having fresh tires. But with the draft and everything, it's probably going to get super tight on you. You're going to have to really lift a whole lot. I do want to practice a green flag stop again. I did 1, and I felt fine with it.
It looks like it's okay.
I'm kind of using like the orange dot on the wall. Like there's 1 banner in 3 and 4 that kind of I feel like I can slow down at and make it just fine. It's like right in the middle of 3 and 4, but I do have a guy somewhat behind me. So I don't want to like pit right in front of him, but that orange banner right there in the middle of 3 and 4, I can like start slowing down and make it just fine. Could probably go a little bit deeper. What's up, Jaden? How's it going?
30.2.
Waiting on the race to start here at the top of the hour. Got over 225 registered already, nice. I really want to slow up, let this guy by, so I can practice my green flag pit stop and not like screw him up or anything. But maybe I'll see if this top works as well.
30.187.
Still mad you ran the wrong setup in the UMP race. Yeah, it does happen. Especially when you have a lot of options. Like, it's easy to pick the wrong one and stuff. One that would do better than the other. Definitely easy to do, I would say. Why is your YouTube name like a completely different last name than what your iRacing name is? That confuses the hell out of me. What's up, Brady? Ran this on Wednesday. So yeah, that's like the first one they run in the week, I think, on Wednesday. Came down to fuel, so you had a chance to say, oh, I always save fuel, 100%, yeah. I always try to save fuel and make sure I can make it to the end. Every caution. I'm pretty decent with saving fuel, especially like even if we're on like a long green run, I feel like I could save fuel on a green run as well. Really trying to like run this high line and let this guy by, but he's like just barely catching us. I'm just gonna like completely lift, try to let this guy by. Want to do a green flag stop.
Inside. Clear bow.
I just don't want him to be right behind us when I'm doing a green flag stop or anything.
30.937.
Top's not too bad to run, it seems like difficulty-wise. As I say that, about smacked the wall and overcorrected it and lost it. All right, let's get a green flag stop in here. Using like that orange banner. Yeah, that gets down easy. I could definitely go a little bit harder into that because I didn't even have to brake hard at all through it. So that was pretty good. You're gonna run this NIS, won't be close to I split, but you like Vegas? Yeah, Vegas is a fun track. I enjoy this track as well. What's your rating on Oval?
Add your mark now. Straight in here. Nice and smooth.
Because I'm either gonna be back end of top split or second split for sure. One of those two, I would imagine. It's gonna be one of the two. We had an 86 right front, 89 right left front. How many laps did we even do there? Didn't do a whole lot. Like 11 or 12. I did run top for a few of them, so definitely wore out some tires. Tires fell off quickly. Like, I had one good lap, screwed up the next lap, and then tires were just in the 30s the rest of the time. At 1900, you don't run oval enough. I gotcha. Yeah, I like running oval a lot. Like, that's what I started on iRacing doing because dirt wasn't even an option when I got on iRacing. It was oval and road. That was the only two. And then when dirt came out, they still didn't have a dirt license at the time, so you were running dirt for the first month or so maybe, or maybe that first season on your oval iRating and license and stuff. So when dirt came out, I guess I ran enough races and it just put me straight to an A class because that's what I was on oval. And I don't know if it kept my iRating or not, or if the iRating reset. I can't remember that part. I don't know what my iRating started out at on dirt. If it was like around my oval iRating at the time or lower or higher, I'm not sure. It easily was the same or lower, I would say. I don't think it'd be higher. But that was an interesting time for sure because there was a lot of like running the trucks at Eldora. I feel like that was like a lot of it. And that's like mainly what I ran when it first came out, I want to say. It was interesting for sure. Still got like 5 minutes left until this race starts. I do like that Larson paint scheme for this week. That's a pretty cool one. Like the all black with the gold accent, everything else is pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool to see tomorrow in the race. I think they're doing qualifying today, I want to say. What's up, Christian? Appreciate the good luck. You guys had 4 yellows before lap 65. They went green all the way. Everyone was... That's not bad at all. 4 yellows before 65 is not bad. Going to be 10 to 15 laps short on fuel. He made it interesting. Able to bring it home 12. Nice. That's awesome. P12 in an NIS is not bad at all, really. It's really not. So, depending on what number you are for sure. Because if you're like a top 10 number, you want to try to finish top 10. But if you're like 15th, 20th on back, top 12, like finishing 12th is pretty solid in NIS. Really, if you just keep your car out of trouble and keep your car going straight and not go a lap down, you can have a pretty good finish in NIS, I would say. It won't be too bad at all. Got 286. I really want to be the back end of top split, but I don't know if I will be. Because if I'm in second split, I'm going to be a single-digit number most likely, which is going to suck. But Vegas can be a popular one, I feel like, because a lot of people like this track. And the Pro Series is over, so maybe some of the higher iRating guys might be more willing to run NIS now again, because there hasn't been a whole lot of like the higher iRating guys lately, I feel like, in my races that there has been in the past. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh yeah, I forgot the time is up at the top left now. Like, forgot it's way up here. That's like the actual time. There's a sim time and a real life time, which I like. Forgot all about that. Haven't really had to use it much. Only your second NIS race. Your car's 7, so not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Only finishing 5 spots off of that number is not bad, because there's probably like in the 30s, 35-ish in the split, so still probably gained a good bit out of it, I would imagine. Like, I would guess as the 7 car finishing 12th, you gained maybe like 35 to 40, something like that maybe. Might be overestimating it, but not 100% sure. Gonna have over 300 registered here by the time we're going, though, which is nice. I feel like we haven't had over 300 drivers for an NIS race on a Saturday, at least in a while. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Because lately, like, the tracks haven't been great anyways. I missed last week because I wasn't home at all anyways. I wasn't even in my state. And then the week before was... What was the week before? Was it Kansas before that? It might have been Kansas, which was a fun track. But I don't think we had near 300. But I feel like we were in second split for Kansas. So I feel like we might be second split here for Vegas as well. Yeah, New Hampshire was definitely a few weeks ago also. Oh, you only got 27 IR out of it. Okay, but a lot of safety. That's nice. That's the thing about these longer races with NIS. You definitely can get a lot of SR and gain some rating there. Especially with NIS only being a C class. You can gain a good bit, try to get to a B class and stuff if you need to. I feel like that's why my safety is always pretty high. What is it right now? 419? Yeah, it's not... It's like hardly ever under a 4, I feel like. Just because of that. So, like, I like to run these NIS races and the longer races in general and stuff. Why did it go to me? I don't know why it did that. We got about a minute left until this, though. Should be interesting. Hopefully we can qualify okay. Try not to end up in an early wreck at least, because early on is probably going to be the most scary time, I would imagine. 312. Can we get to 316? Got less than a minute left. But good luck to anyone out there that is running it. We did get to 316. Nice. But yeah, New Hampshire was, I think, 3 weeks ago or something. And I actually finished okay there, shockingly, after everything that happened. That was a crazy ending to that race. It was absolutely nuts, I remember. Because I know we were like 1x away from getting a black flag, and people were wrecking left and right in front of us at the end, and somehow we didn't get any more X's, which was awesome. Did the Roval trucks the other day, finished an entire lap down, P7. I can't road race with stock cars / trucks. Yeah, it's tough. I'm not great at road race in general, but when I do road race, it's with a NASCAR or a truck or something like that most of the time, so should be interesting. But I'm glad I missed the Roval. I did not want to run that anyways. Just run 5th gear all the way around. Right, that's what I've been doing. I don't know about a super long run, like, because on the very long run, when your tires get more worn out, you might drop it to 4th, but I'm not 100% sure. So far, when I've been running, it's been all 5th gear. So that's all I'm gonna do until I hear otherwise from people around me. Like, you could hear their downshift or upshifts and stuff, so I'm not anticipating shifting. That would be really nice, because I don't like to shift at 1.5 miles at all. It really sucks. Hate that they got the road splits. Hang on one second, let me click this. They got the road splits, made the race so spread out. Well, that's road racing in general. There's no cautions. So road racing always gets spread out in general. That's pretty normal, I feel like. That's why road racing gets kind of boring to me, and I'd rather run like a 24-hour road race, because really you're just racing the track, try not to wreck yourself, and then you just wait for the other guys to wreck themselves or get in a wreck with some slower traffic and stuff. That's about it. I like doing the endurance races for that reason, because you don't have to be fast. You can just keep your car clean. You're going to try and farm SR next week with GT4s. They're at Nürburgring. Oh, God. So you get a ton of turns. You'll get a ton of turns, but it's very easy to mess up the corners there a lot. So be very careful about that. What number are we? We are a low S number. Hell yeah, we're 35 out of 36. We're top split. We got Malik Ray out here. Graham Bolin. Yeah, we got a couple of the pro guys out here again for sure. So hell yeah, we're top split. That's nice. I'm happy about that. Change this slightly, because I feel like I was turning left a ton down the front stretch, because they had the offset at 0, so I move it up just a little bit. That's just my personal preference. But hell yeah, we're top split in this. That's nice. I'm happy about that. You know the track like a back of your hand? Yeah. Oh, is Raja out here? I didn't see him. Where the fuck is he? I did not see him. Oh, Karuth is out here. It does 9. Nice. I just saw like the top couple. I saw Ray and Bolin, but yeah, Raja is out here too. I raced him in NIS, I think earlier this year or last year at New Hampshire, I remember. Because I remember he was in my New Hampshire race for sure. But yeah, knowing the track like the back of your hand and actually driving it is different, I feel like. Because Nürburgring is a tough track in general. Depending on what car you're in, like, your braking zones and stuff will change slightly, and then how the car handles around the track, obviously. Oh boy, we're the 35 out of 36, so I don't have too much pressure on me, which is nice, but I can gain a lot of I-rating, potentially, which is nice. That is awesome. So I'm very happy about that. I'm glad we didn't end up in second split, because like I said, we were going to be a single-digit number in second split, and that shows it right there. We're like right on the edge of top split. Crazy. It was this year I was watching the one live. I think he binned someone off of 4. I remember it was a very wrecking race, and I'm pretty sure at one point he was behind me, and then I spun myself out, and I don't know if he ended up into me after I spun out, or he barely missed me, one of the two. But I remember that he didn't finish that race in general. Like towards the end, he ended up leaving the race. I think I had a decent finish at that New Hampshire NIS race, but I hate New Hampshire. Not a track that I like at all. New Hampshire is one of my least liked tracks, I feel like, in all of NASCAR. Like, back on the old NASCAR games, like, on iRacing, anything like that, I am not a fan of it. I honestly don't even know if I want to qualify, but I feel like this race can go very green, and it's a reason why I need to qualify. So we just don't end out in the back, and if we get a long green flag right off the start, and we go a lap down or something, that would suck. So I'd rather not do that. But we'll see what we can do. We'll qualify the best we can. We might not qualify well or anything, but it is what it is. At least get a lap down. See where we end up at. Run the top here, try to get our momentum. Don't know if it's more worth it shifting in the middle of the corner or once you get off, I'm not sure. We'll see what we can do here though. Because 1 and 2 is real bumpy. It'll get your car to turn. Oh my god. I tried to keep my foot in that, and that was just pushing hard. So, not going to have a good first lap. Lock in. Yeah, we'll do our best. I'm not too worried, because I know how these races can go. I'll lock in a little bit more on the second lap instead of just trying to flat foot turn 1 or barely lift. Run it a little bit different. So I know in practice I ran a 29.1, but this track could be a little hotter or something, I'm not sure. It really wants to push hard through those bumps. like push way up the track. Does not feel great. Right on that white line, able to get us to turn a little bit easier, which is nice. See where that puts us at. It might not put us very good, honestly. It was a 5. Yeah, it's not going to be great. 5 is not going to do us any good. My 1 and 2 just felt so weird. It was so, like, bouncy. It really wanted to push me up the track really bad. So, I don't know if the track temp and stuff was different from the practice we were just in or not, but it is what it is. We'll see where we end up at. We'll probably end up in, like, the teens or 20s, honestly, if a lot of people do qualify. I don't know how many people will qualify overall, but we'll see. We'll just watch our name drop down the list pretty quickly, I would imagine. Because what is the track temp and stuff right now? Track temp is 83. I didn't look at the track temp beforehand, but 83 is not that high, so I think maybe I just went over the bumps really badly there in 1 and 2. I don't know. You raced with Hocevar at Knoxville a few months ago. Nice. I've been seeing him on like the new NASCAR game a whole lot. I'm going to get the new NASCAR game, but once it comes to PC, which isn't like a month, unfortunately, but I'm definitely going to go through and play that career mode and stuff. So it should be interesting. I'm excited for that just because it'll be a new game out and stuff, but wish that it wasn't like a month later for PC than it is on console. Because I want to be able to play with like guys online, like Gavin and stuff, mess around online, do some dumb stuff. It'd be fun. Maybe we'll make some funny stuff out of that, most likely. But doing it on the console, I'd rather not, just because it's more of a pain to record it, and I'd have to get the online for Xbox or whatever to play online, and it'd be easier to just have my wheel hooked up to my PC and then integrate it to the NASCAR game that way than trying to figure out how to hook it up to the Xbox and stuff. No thank you. I'll wait till it comes out on PC. I know Daytona Dad started playing it when it came out on Friday night, Thursday, or Friday morning, Thursday night time. Because he got it when it came out. Where's the results? I forgot about that because I wanted to see our name just drop down the list because we qualify quite bad. But not a lot of the real fast guys are qualifying. Graham's going now. He's probably going to be up there for pole, I would imagine. Going to put him at a 3:16, not pole there. He's going to have a second lap here. You can see how much the car's like wiggling around there from the bumps in 1 and 2 is bad. It's going to be gnarly here on the first few laps when everybody's bunched up together. The draft's still going to be huge every lap, but those bumps in 1 and 2 are going to mess up some people. There could be a big-ass wreck in turn 1 just because of that. Maybe lap 2 because we're not really going to be too high up to speed yet. Second lap, he got a 266. Wow, not even getting the run off the top or anything for the second lap. Still got faster. Good on him. Not pole, though. Tyler still holds the pole at the 231. Nice lap. I do think this track temp is maybe a little hotter than the practice we were in because there was multiple of us down in the ones. And I did it without even having any draft, I know for sure. I don't know about any of the other guys, but where are we starting? Back in 9th, so only 10 people qualified. We're 9th, so we qualified awful, and we're going to have some real fast guys right behind us, which is scary. But I guess I'd rather start 9th with the fast guys right behind me than about dead last.
I think we're going to have a good night tonight.
Yeah, he is still in the Pro Series. Malik is, yeah. Because I remember watching the Homestead race that just happened. You could see like his world-class tag there too. But the Homestead race that just happened for the championship, he was in it. Like he wasn't one of the 4 for the championship, but he was in the race of course and all that. So there was not a single caution that they had in that entire Homestead race. They had 100 laps, which is really short for Homestead in a championship race, I felt like, but no cautions the entire way around. You're the 35 car also. You start 33rd. Good luck. Yeah, good luck to you too, Jaden. We qualified, but we qualified slow as hell. It's just 10 people qualified, so
Half the field is on the grid.
we'll see what we can do. What's the 36 car's iRating if he's in the car? I want to see. He's not in the car yet. Damn. I wanted to see what his iRating was compared to ours. Biggest name you raced with was Jimmy Johnson. He was in your split on Xfinity race. He smoked everybody. Damn. Really? I wouldn't think Jimmy Johnson is good at iRacing though, is the main thing. Like, because he's not much of a big iRacer. I've raced with Chase Briscoe in a limited late model before, and I've raced with Dale Jr. on dirt as well. It was at Charlotte, but I don't remember what car it was in. But he ended up wrecking out of it anyways. But definitely raced with them, which was interesting. There was another truck guy, Derek Kraus, who I've raced with a handful of times on dirt and stuff. I've raced Byron in the trucks a handful of times, and he is super fast. It's crazy. Like, I've raced with him in the trucks at Five Flags, and he got wrecked like 2 or 3 times, went to the back, and worked his way all the way back to the front. It was very interesting. He was super fast. And then Majeski, before he got into NASCAR, like, I think he did like his short track racing in real life, because on iRacing, all he did was short track race. And it was way back before, like, dirt was a thing, or when dirt was very new, and I raced the late models on here, like the regular late models on asphalts a lot, and it was when it was open setup only. They didn't have a fixed one, and Majeski would just dominate everybody, every race, and he was over 10K I rating on, like, 2 different counts. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. How bad is tire wear? I don't know. I haven't done a long enough run to really know, but it'll probably help to save tires on the long run. But you do have, like, what, 5 tires that you can change into for 134 laps? It's
Oh, me? Thank God, I thought that was me.
it's you don't have to go too far on tires before you really need to pit if you get a caution. So tire wear is gonna matter if you get a real long run, I would say, but I don't know how bad. Not 100% sure. But oh boy, here we go. I got like the #1 car directly behind me too, so
Be on the ball, man.
that's sketchy. I feel like first gear might work, but at this point, I don't want to downshift and find out.
You ready?
The 1 car behind me is laying off a little bit also.
Green, green, green.
We had a decent start still. Second gear worked just fine back here in the pack.
Outside. Still outside.
Yeah, I'm planning to run like the bottom pretty much the whole race. That's my goal. People are running the bottom on the backstretch like it's a super speedway. What is going on? Or maybe that guy got a black flag. I don't know.
Looking good. Still outside.
Dirty air is going to really suck, obviously. Dirty air is going to make you super tight.
Leaders on pit road. 37.088.
Might want to drag the brake a little bit on entry.
Inside.
But hey, we made it past like lap 1 chaos and stuff.
Still there.
Trying to see if I can get by him on the outside right away. Maybe not the smartest idea.
29.78. Clear low.
Got Jacob flying up on us. Let me get back down to the bottom here in 3 and 4. Leader is kind of checking out. Actually, that's a lap car way up there, but then I think the leader is the second car up there in line. Lap 1 caution? That's not shocking, honestly.
7.
I feel like that's not very shocking. So far we're green, which is nice. How many laps of fuel can we go? Like 55 more at the line? Hoping I'm not pushing too hard and killing my right front or anything. I might be with how slow a few of the guys behind us are going. So I feel like we might be pushing it too hard, but it is what it is. We'll probably get some cautions at some point. I got Jacob catching us from behind.
Gas here or what?
Could be what some people are doing, honestly. They could be saving gas, trying to make it a one-stop.
I think I had no clue what was going on.
29.99. 4.
Jacob's trying to get to the outside. He's gonna cut under.
Inside.
I was gonna give him the outside, but I saw he started cutting under there mid-corner.
Still there.
Let him go. Cut in right back behind him. See if we could try to see what he's doing and learn off of him. Him being the one car.
0.273.
We got Malik not too far behind us as well and stuff.
4.
There's a huge gap back to like 13th back there. That's weird. Like 3 guys behind us are pretty tight, and then after that is a massive gap. But I feel like Yuma always, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he always saves tires and goes to like the back of the field. Like every caution, I feel like, until the end. I don't know if he does it on purpose for fun or whatnot. Like, it's really interesting. But I feel like he always tries to pit as late as possible and go to the back of the field. Trying to get right down on that white line down there in 3 and 4 to help it turn, with it being as tight as it is.
30.097.
1 and 2 is just so difficult with how bumpy it is. Like, it seems like the front end is just bottoming out super hard. The thing is, if this thing goes green, you can go pretty far on fuel, it seems like. Might be able, we still have 53 laps of fuel, and it might get a little bit better over time with slowing down as well. So we can go in like over 60 something in fuel. You can make this a one-stop race. Yeah, we can make this, it'll be close to a one-stop race. If you save a little bit of fuel on both runs, I feel like you might be able to make it on one stop. You have to make it to like 67, 68-ish on both runs. It'll be tight.
30.253.
But the slower we get on the long run, that might help the fuel mileage a bit. I'm probably thinking way too far in advance right now, but trying to think a little bit ahead. I feel like the tire wear is going to be bigger than hitting once, maybe. I'm not sure, though.
30.345.
But I'd rather bank on a one-stop than a two-stop anyways, because it's more interesting to me. Because I feel like I wouldn't be as good on offense as I would on, not say defense, but trying to save fuel and just making it. We do got Malik right behind us now. Him, Brad, and Raja have all caught us pretty quick.
The lead is on 30.152.
These guys in front of us are all running like that middle line, like between the dotted lines, which is quite interesting. Oh, I guess Raja got into Brad a little bit, maybe. That's the only guy he's around to say sorry to, really. A couple guys tapped the wall up there off before, it looked like.
30.19.
Trying to get myself down to I keep wanting to say yellow line, but the white line down there in 1 and 2, just to try to have some clean air through the corner. If the guy in front of us is running a little bit higher both corners. Number 1 up there, Jacob, the pink car. He got real tight there in 3 and 4.
30.26.
Maybe due to the dirty air or something, I'm not sure. But hey, it seems like we're kind of holding our own right now. Still, back to 13th is 4.7 is crazy. Trying to get myself like right on that white line to help a little bit, but it does want to kick you loose a little bit. Just the slightest bit if you get on it too much. But if you hit it too fast, then it might push you up the track and get you tight, which I don't want to do. I like burped the throttle there because the guy in front cut down a little bit more. I didn't want to get tight on throttle. I feel good in 3 and 4 right now, though. 1 and 2 I'm not feeling amazing at, which is funny because that's where I felt the opposite in practice. I felt good in 1 and 2 with the bumps and bad in 3 and 4, but now I kind of feel the opposite, especially with the way qualifying went. I was so bad in 1 and 2 in qualifying.
That would get you wrecked later in the race, though.
23 having problems with somebody, it sounds like. Malik's catching us quite quick there off of turn 4. I've been trying to hold the bottom, so I don't know if he'll try to pass on the outside or just get a run and poke to the inside on a straightaway. He backed off real early there. He's blinking a little. He backed off real early, though, into turn 1. Yeah, I'm definitely a little slower in 3 and 4 than them. That's where he's killing me right now.
30.509 inside. Still inside. Clear. Deleted.
Try to run just a little bit higher, give him the room on the bottom, but we might get a run down the backstretch here. We do. Guess I might need to get on throttle a little earlier in 3 and 4, like that kind of work, but he maybe just didn't get as good of a run because of the dirty air, potentially.
30.404.
The guy in front of me is kind of pulling down more.
Go if you want, bro. I'm chilling.
That's the wall.
I'm looking at it on TV. There's
I've been
nothing
trying to
wrong
run
with
a
that
clean
thing.
air. I'm not really trying to pass you. I thought you were trying to pass dude as well.
Nah, you're just slow.
I am slower for sure.
30.419.
I'm the 35 car. I know I'm slower. I thought he was going to get by me, but we just had a run on the exit, so I'll take it. Trying to stay in clean air to the dude in front of me, because he's pulling more down to the bottom. I am getting a run off the slightly higher lane now, which is interesting, but could be killing my tires. Oh no, I fully agree with them is the thing. I know that I'm slower, but it's all drafting and stuff right now anyways. Seems like I was doing a little bit better on that higher lane though. But could be killing my tires like I was saying. I don't know. I always try to save some tires, but I'm not the best at it by any means. Because when he had that run on the front stretch, I moved up to give him the lane on the bottom. Like, I'm shocked I'm still in front of them in general, or this close to the one car still. That's like, what, a second in front of us, 0.8 in front of us right now?
8.6.
Dang it, he ran higher. I am trying to just keep the front end in some cleaner air than being straight behind the guy in front of me. A little bit higher of a lane in 3 and 4 definitely gets a really good run down the front stretch.
30.507.
If I could get by this guy, that'd be nice.
30.553.
If I can get another run down the front stretch, that'd be good. Really, I felt like I waited on throttle there. Don't come back up. We got ourselves in the wall, but
Sorry about that.
I don't know how bad of damage, to be fair.
I am stopping. I'm stuck on track.
We'll see. We're gonna pit anyways because tires, but definitely gonna try to get damage fixed. I was hoping that they were gonna stay down, but they started coming up very quick. I was trying to gas it to get through that, but probably should have started slowing up.
I'm going behind you.
Let us take a look at it.
We're definitely gonna have some damage. At least the wheel is straight. Damage on the front end. We were able to squeeze ourselves between the car and the wall, but probably got more damage on the right side from the wall than the other car, so it won't be the worst thing in the world, probably. Oh, there's that guy just getting himself turned around. But I really thought that they were going to keep going down, and then like they stopped their momentum finally and started coming back up the track, which was bad timing for me. I should have just started slowing up, but I thought I could make that gap before they came up. But at least the wheel's straight. We don't have any wheel damage, at least. That's like making us drive all funky. So I'll take that. But we're definitely going to go to the back of the pack now, which that's going to be rough for sure. Trying to work our way back forward. We'll see how much damage we have on the car, because hopefully we can actually get it all fixed in one pit stop, which would be nice. Because we didn't hit anything straight on or anything, but I know when I had a little bit of a hole in the nose like a week or two ago, or a couple weeks ago, because I didn't race last week, obviously. I had like 3 minutes or so of damage, which was ridiculous.
Coming, guys.
So we'll see how much damage we have.
5 away.
Don't want to spin this dude, but I think he's in front of me in pit stop stall anyways.
All the damage
What is it? 250, yep. That's unfortunate. How bad is it, actually? Because I could probably see real quick. Yep, right front, basically. So we don't have anything on the left, but it's all right front damage, which is unfortunate. So it is what it is there. We'll get as much of it fixed as we can. I feel like in every NIS lately, I'm ended up in some sort of damage on the car where we got to get it fixed, and we'll get it fixed sooner or later, so not too worried about it. Did Raja get some damage out of that, it looks like? Because he's still in pit stall. Jesus. I'm trying to wait for the alert to pop up, but appreciate it.
Grobsky has become a member.
Grobsky.
Getting scammed monthly.
Getting scammed monthly. Thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, I guess Raja maybe got some damage out of that as well, because he is right behind us. But we're waiting on the pace car. We'll get under 2 minutes at least, so that's nice.
Light check.
We'll go here in a second.
Gotcha.
Come out right behind
Thank you.
Raja at least. I gotta get it in gear. I didn't realize I was in neutral after I got out of the car, which is not great. But still got out on time.
1 to go. You're gonna line up inside.
Oh, I guess Raja sped or something.
gonna restart
Nope,
behind
now
us
we're staying
9.
behind him. Weird. Downloading Battlefield 6 and being buzzed before 1 p.m. Nice. We love that. It's telling me to stay behind him now. At first it told me to go in front of him. Now it's telling me to stay behind him, so I don't know. What were the tires anyways? 83, 89, so they weren't bad. 83, 86 on the left, so I felt like I was saving them decently for 25-ish laps into the run. Oh, maybe it was just telling me to catch up to the 9 because it has the arrows pointed forward like to pass them, which is very confusing. But hey, we got less than 2 minutes left. There should be some more wrecks and stuff anyways, so we'll get all our damage fixed in this race. I'm not worried about that. It just sucks that we lost all our track position, but it is what it is. I lost all my track position at Bristol like maybe a month ago or something, and we were 4 laps down, and we came back and finished like 10th or 11th? Something like that?
Pace car's off. You ready?
Drank 2 Long Islands and Wifeski's Bloody Mary. Damn.
Green, 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 green.
Yeah, you guys had a morning. You guys definitely had a morning.
47.73.
We'll see how off pace we are with this damage now. 'Cause we got less than 2 minutes left still, so 2 cautions, we could get it all the way fixed for sure. Depending on when those cautions come out. Not really trying to push it, but these guys are just going slow on the bottom.
Still there at your door inside.
Hopefully we don't get caught in a bad position, somebody wrecking up towards the wall and we can't go anywhere.
31.
Raja's just making his way through people. Like he is flying up there, slicing and dicing.
745.
Definitely a lot of dirty air back here with all those cars in front. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, you're not wrong.
Low.
But it was 11 a.m. for us at the time.
Still there at your door.
Oh, I thought that Burger King car was gonna get dumped. Pretty sure it's the Drift King car, but I thought for sure he was getting dumped there.
5, 6. Still inside. The car is C1. Just hit faster glass. 29.1, 2, 3.
So at least with our front end damage, we at least can still keep up in the draft and stuff, which is nice. I don't feel super tight, but we're a little
Still there.
because of dirty air in general.
Clear.
Try to get down behind this guy.
Outside.
At least our toe isn't off or anything. Like it still drives straight,
Outside.
which is the main positive.
And clear.
Okay, we cleared him at least. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that. We just need the cautions at this point. We need 2 cautions to get everything fixed, and we'll be good to go. I ain't too worried about it. We're the 35 car. We ain't got nothing to prove. Oh, they're dying.
What do you think, bud? You think
What
we're all right
the
out there?
hell was that?
Massive wreck.
I wouldn't be saying
We're
much.
gonna restart behind
just
the
worked the
14.
cook dude.
You're gonna be lining up behind the 14.
Got him.
All right, we made it through that one. We don't need to take a set of tires
buddy.
now.
Line up
What
behind
does this
the
have to
two.
do with this race? It's funny.
But we made it by that wreck at
I'm
least.
just calling. You gonna call out people just because they're racing hard like that? Shit.
Not sure who all was in that wreck or anything.
Somebody hit me from the bumper and turned me. I don't know who it was. But
There's one. We need one more though. We just got to get
I
everything
agree with what you're
fixed.
saying. Oh. I agree with what you're saying, but just saying.
I'm doing taxes for people. It definitely cannot be 5 o'clock
Alex, are you alive?
right now.
coming.
You're on Long Island, however. It can be overseas. Somewhere in the time zone, it is 5 o'clock for sure. Somewhere.
Well,
I was watching wrestling this morning at 8 a.m.
Yeah,
because it
Pat,
was in
you're
Australia, and they're 12 hours ahead of
Pit
us.
road is
In
open.
front of me, please. Thank you.
Like, I put an alarm clock on for like 8:30 because I thought it started at 9, but it started at 8:30 and I didn't, or it started at 8, so I missed like half of the first match or whatever, 3/4 of the first match. So it definitely can be 5 o'clock somewhere. Because what time is it in real life? I don't even know. Local is 12:33, so technically it could be 4:33 or 5:33 somewhere. For sure it can.
Shit, I knew that wreck was coming anyway by how I was watching y'all race after that restart. Some of y'all just full sin no matter what lap.
Yeah, we had a good long green flag run to start the race. I don't know how many of these people back here are pitting to get tires or actually pitting for damage and stuff. Unsure. 'Cause we're just pitting for damage. We're not going to get tires.
Here we come, fellas.
Maybe on the next caution we will, but I want to try to get as much as we can fixed first.
Good, sure mark. Now.
Because we still would drive in
Too tight to the wall.
just fine on that
All
run.
the damage is repairable.
Got 147 left. If we can get under a minute or about 50 seconds left here, that'll be good. I know we can get the rest fixed then. Just gotta wait on the pace car. Make sure I turn my car back on and I'm in first gear. Because when I got back in the car last time from looking at my damage, it was in neutral, so... just make sure we're in first gear to start with. We'll definitely get under a minute left, which is good. That's perfect. Should be able to get the rest of it fixed with one more caution, and might be able to get our tires as well. I would say, because we still got 10 seconds. I usually go when it's like about 5 or 4 left. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where Gavin's at. Unsure at the moment. I haven't seen him today, at least. I thought he was going to get on yesterday and we were going to play a little bit of Battlefield or something, but he wasn't on at all. I got off at like 11:30 or so, maybe. Because I knew I was waking up kind of early to watch the wrestling in the morning.
Starting on the outside, boss.
You can see what our tires were. Yeah, they were 99, 97 on the left front. So 99s on the right, though, is fine. Cheers from Spain. Big brother is watching you. Appreciate it, man. That's pretty cool over from Spain. That's the thing about, like, doing content or, like, live stream and stuff. People from anywhere in the world will watch. Like, absolutely blows my mind on all that. Yeah, there's the 2 car again. Like, he always pits really late, but I'm not sure if he does it on purpose or if he has damage as well right now. Unsure. Catch up to the field here. Probably be on for like an hour and you got stuff to do, yeah. Like right after this race, I'm going over to my parents to get my hair cut and stuff because my mom just buzzes my head and stuff. But after that, I'm going to come back home and either play some Battlefield or I know the Xfinity race will be on later. Like it's really late, but they're also in Vegas, so it's 3 hours behind over there. Does that make sense? My cat is yelling with a toy in his mouth. Sorry, bud, I can't do anything about that right now. I'm sorry. You brought it at a really bad time. You should have brought it a minute or 2 ago.
Shit, sorry, wrong. Yeah.
I could have thrown it under pacing or when I was in pit road. I think some of these guys back here are on fresh tires, so don't want to be the slower traffic in front of them. And then also I need to watch out for the wreck that almost happened up there. Backing off a little bit here. Yeah, these guys are a little crazy. We're 4 wide for 30th. What are you guys doing? Oh, there's somebody going into the grass and people wrecking. Miss it. We're good. Jesus Christ.
Still managed to reckon with
Oh, they're still wrecking on my inside. Holy crap.
I thought I was
You gotta paint a room, almost done. Nice. They've been painting my apartments the last like month or 2, like all of my apartments, and they just got to my building like this week, so they've been painting that this week.
My bad, right there, Thomas. I didn't see him wrecking until last second.
I don't know if there is technically types of cats. I don't know. I just have 2 cats. They're brothers, and one's like all like a tabby type, I guess, and the other one has those colors but white in him as well, like white on his underside and stuff. The other one doesn't have any white.
Can we please catch up?
But as for actual types of cats, I've only heard of like a tabby and maybe like the calico, like the different colored ones, and an orange cat. Like technically I don't know types of cats really, but I've had them for a while now. Gotta wait for the 2. He's in front of us. I think I'm not gonna take tires again here, just try to get all the damage fixed. We really didn't go far, but I did lock up the brakes trying to miss that. But I just want to get damage fixed, and next caution we'll take tires because we're really far back here anyways. They've been having quick wrecks since we had the first one.
Might be able to make it on fuel at this rate.
Yeah, my cats I feel like always have the worst timing to like bring me things to throw and play with them. Like I'm in the middle of a race right now, kind of can't. Oh, we got one guy flying through pit road.
Here we go. 10 away.
We'll have a holding in the pits or whatever.
5 away.
I need to not speed. I was kind of speeding for a long time there. I saw one guy flying on the inside. He scared me. I didn't want to hit him. Turning in. So what are our tires now? 92 on the left front. So the left front's where I locked up really bad. So the left front's really worn out. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We will Just watch for the pace car. Should be able to get all of it, if not down to like the last few seconds of this fixed. And we'll be good to go the rest of this race.
It's almost finished up.
Less than 30 seconds left now. Pace car's 15 back. It'll be tight. Might have like a second or two left on our damage. I wouldn't say it's like frowned upon to go through the stalls because you're not able to be hit there. Like, that doesn't bother me and stuff. I don't really care. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get pretty much all this fixed. Nice. And the next time we come in, we'll get tires and everything, and we're good to go. But all of our damage is fixed now. Let's go. We only needed those 2 cautions, like I said, which is perfect.
We're doing everything we can to fuck this deal up. Come on now. Pay attention to pit road speed. But I think we got Stark back.
Oh, I sped in the pits apparently. Okay.
To go.
I'm like,
You're gonna be lining up on
what
the
are you talking
inside.
about? So
You're gonna be lining up behind
I'm gonna have to
14.
let some guys by here before we go green. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. We're a little older on tires anyway, so that's fine with me. Maybe a couple of these guys back here sped anyways, so I'm staying right where I'm at. Because I know that you can... I've heard from people when we raced Bristol that you can go up to like 19 miles an hour faster in pit road, and you won't get you will get a black flag to drop to the end of the line, but if you go faster than that, you'll get a black flag to come back down through pit road under green. So some people do that when they're trying to get damage fixed and stuff. They're just trying to get in and out as fast as they can. Got the 17 coming on by, and we're staying right here. All right. Some people definitely frown upon the pit stall thing, but to me it doesn't really matter. As long as like you don't wreck anybody and stuff, I don't give a damn. Like some tracks is definitely more of an advantage of, like Martinsville or maybe even Phoenix and stuff, because you got that bend in it. They like the good bend a little, but it definitely will gain you time there. 48 almost ran over the 17 there. Like, I checked up for it because I thought it was going to accordion back, but he just like moved to the outside. And there's the 2 car doing what he does every race, like I was saying. He just drops to the back for some reason. He should be able to get a run on the exit on me, I would imagine.
Outside. Outside is clear.
Nope, he's backing off big time on entry.
You're clear.
A couple of the guys behind me might have fresh tires or fresher tires. They look like they're about to wreck up there again. But they might have damage behind me too. I don't know.
31.621.
I know our right front's all right. It's our left front that is very worn out though. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for another quick wreck. Oh, got the apron a little bit too much there. We're good. What are you talking about? What does he do? Are you talking about the pit stall thing or dropping back like the 2 car is? I'm not sure which part you mean. Because Nevon's definitely quick and stuff. Like, I know that he's fast. I've raced him a good bit. Drops back in the field. Okay. Gotcha. Like, I drop back in the field if I'm trying to save tires, but not like how the 2 car did. Like, he's just aggressively letting off the throttle and stuff, which is crazy. Like, down the straightaway. I'll let people go in the corners if they want, but overall I'm trying to like hold my position and try and save tires if I can, but I'm not going to fall all the way to the back of the field. So I definitely am on a little bit older tire right now, but I don't know about the guy in front of me, like what tire he's on. It said he was at the pit lane, same lap I was, but did he get tires or did he just get damage fixed? I have no clue.
Inside. Still there?
Just getting that clean air just flew me up to him though.
Still inside. Clear.
Didn't know if he was going to dive it in the corner. I kind of left the lane if he did, but he backed off. Kind of pull away from them behind me a little bit, it looks like. That's nice.
935.
But we got all our damage fixed. Car is good to go. Still real early in the race. 48 out of 134, so we still got a while to go in this race. The thing is, if this thing goes green for a while, it could really hurt us being on the older tires. But I know some of the guys towards the front are on older tires too, but they won't have as worn out tires because they haven't like locked up the brakes, missing a wreck and stuff like that. I'm definitely a little bit worse on tires for that reason. That's why I want a caution so I could pit and get tires, because we still got 4 more sets we could change. Ooh, that guy coming down was tight. I thought the 27 there might have gotten him, but he backed off just enough for him, I think. 20 car was tight there coming down.
136.
See if we can get to his inside, get by him in 3 and 4, hopefully.
Outside is clear.
No, he's gonna come down. I was hoping he was gonna stay outside, but he ended up getting on throttle early and pushed his way up the track.
Still out there. Still there, man, outside. Clear high.
Bad angle in turn 1, but I didn't want to like wash out in front of him in case his nose was barely there still. Rather be safe than sorry. Rather have one corner of a bad angle in the turn 1 than a wrecked car into the fence. This guy got the apron a little bit. I don't know if I'm pushing on these tires right now or something, or if I'm just like driving like I was earlier and it's working. I'm unsure. Like maybe I actually have a little bit of speed. I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna give him a bump, but oh, what is happening up here?
My screen froze. I'm so sorry. My screen froze.
That is unfortunate.
I tried to hold it steady.
That really sucks for them.
Behind the 28.
Guy's screen completely froze. That is
Sorry
quite
about that
unfortunate.
contact date. I was looking right and misjudged.
Let's go. Now we can go get our tires.
Oh, good.
I'm good with that. We're not going to be able to make it on fuel from here, so definitely another caution will help us get there to the end, like go in and get fuel later. We're up in what, 27th now, trying to work our way back forward.
Before.
Before said his screen froze. I don't know if he did he not hear him earlier? That was super unfortunate because that was really
Again, I
weird.
apologize for whoever got caught up in that. I was just trying to hold it straight.
That definitely sucks for the guy caught up in it and his car too. Cause that was a big hit to the wall.
all the opposite of holding it straight.
I'm not sure what he said. Ooh, it looks like 1 car out there stayed out. 2 cars out there stayed out. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to not speed now. 1 guy's flying up. Going to get some
Here we
damage
come,
fixed
guys.
probably.
10 away. 5 away.
'Cause I don't want to have to drop to the back of the field
Turn it
now
in, not too tight.
with us
You're gonna leave
being
on me, 10-4.
car fixed and everything, and we can get our tires. 87, 95, so okay. Right sides weren't that bad. It was all the left front from locking it up, basically. So really, if you get a caution at the end and you go for 2 tires, would 2 lefts be the smart idea? I don't know. I have no clue, because it does seem like the left sides wear out a good bit compared to the rights, which is interesting. Try and save some fuel, why not at this point? So we'll have to take less fuel later, even though your fuel will be done before your tires. In iRacing at least, because they don't have as fast of pit stops as they do in real life. No clue where we're going to be at position-wise until we get around here. But hey, we're back in this now. We back in this. Car is fixed. on the same tires as mostly everybody. One guy's out front from lap 28 tires.
You should be starting on the inside.
And then one guy's out from at least 41 tires if he took tires then. So it'll be interesting to see if they fall back quick or not. We're in 23rd, so we did gain a decent bit of spots there from wrecks and people getting damage fixed. I'll take it. So hopefully we can try to start working our way back forward. What's up, Benjamin? It's going fine. We were top 10 early in the race. I went to go try to make a gap through a wreck against the wall, and they started coming back up, so I hit myself against the wall real hard. We had like almost 3 minutes of damage, like 250 of damage is what we had. But we have it all fixed. We're on tires again with everybody, so we're good to go. Still got a long way in this race left to try to work ourselves back up. We got a couple pro drivers and real life driver in here. So, interesting race nonetheless. With the Pro Series and stuff being done, I think they're more
Make sure we're taking care of our tires.
likely to run these races again, which is fun. Makes the SOFs a little better and being able to learn off some more people.
Do what you can.
Now, hopefully we don't end up in a wreck now that our car is fixed.
The lead is 30.234. 17.5.
Trying to give the 32 a little bit of a push there. I don't know if they were stacking up in front of him or whatnot.
Outside. Still outside.
Try and hug the inside there in that first corner.
Outside. Awesome. Outside,
We were faster than that 20 car on that last run when we were on older tires. I don't know if he was on older tires also or not, but
Still there, man. Outside.
should be able to get by him.
27.61. Clear, clear.
Oh, they're wrecking big up at the wall.
Outside. Caution. The fuck?
Big ol'!
Big old 2-car wreck. It was up towards the front though, so I don't know who was in it, if it was one of those guys on the older tires or not, but that was 2 cars towards the front. We had a nice like 25 lap run to start the race, and since then I don't think we've gone more than 5 to 10 laps after that. Sport Ender. Was that basically an Earnhardt then? Like the guy got right hooked in the corner? Because I saw somebody go right up at the wall, but they got flipped around.
For Q3 there, I had a lot bigger run than I was expecting and just had to go somewhere.
Oh, Raja's behind us now. I wonder if
Sorry if I wasn't
he was
looking
in that
good
wreck.
Before 42.
I think he might have been. But I don't think Raja was behind us at this point in the race. But hey, we're up to 20th from that.
Pit road is open.
Trying not to
Alright, we
like
need to be
slam on the
behind the
brakes or
pit lane.
anything. But we're definitely not going to pit. We just pitted, like, we had like maybe a lap on the tires. Definitely not going to pit now. We still have 3 sets, I think it is. Yeah, we still got 3 more sets. We'll have to pit to take fuel and stuff at some point.
Because I felt like I held it right around the white line.
If we get a caution in like 10 laps, we could probably make it on fuel to the end by pitting. So that will be quite interesting at that point.
Are you guys interested in going green?
It'd be nice.
We're about 15, 20 laps, yes, and then another caution, please.
Did Raja pit? Yeah, Raja pitted. So I think he was a part of that wreck. A lot of people behind us pitted. Pretty much everybody besides one guy. Either has damage from earlier or at some point. Rip to them. And it looks like the 2 guys that did stay out on tires, one just pitted, and then the other one's still out there in 3rd. So they were not a part of that wreck. I'm not sure who was in that wreck completely. Raja might have been one of the 2, and I don't know who the other one was. That's just a guess, though. I have 0 idea. Wish I wouldn't have put myself in this position, but it is what it is. We're back here now. Car is fixed at least. We didn't blow an engine. Didn't knock our toe out or anything. That made it much worse. That would have been really terrible. Just a hole in the right front, basically, which is 3 minutes of damn damage, which is crazy. I feel like ever since this new season started, the damage has been like increased in time. Like the smallest holes in a nose is like 3 minutes of damage, because I had that in Gen 4s at Auto Club, I think it was. It was either Auto Club or Michigan, but I think it was Auto Club. And then I've had like small front end damages like that before in this season, and it was about 3 minutes of damage, which is ridiculous. So we're back up to like 18th now. Hopefully we can continue to move forward. Being on, oh, we're on the inside. Okay, I thought we were on the outside for sure.
You'll be lining up on the inside.
We're in 17th. I was gonna say I wish we were on the inside, but we're on the inside, so that's good. Inside for turn 1 is perfect. Because right off the start, you're not up to speed. We're still in like 4th gear going through turn 1. So the bottom line, I feel like, has a little bit of an advantage there, not being up to speed, and it's a shorter way around. I'm just trying to save as much fuel as possible, even though it's not going to matter for the ending. Just doing it. Maybe we can go further in a green flag run if we get that. And just be able to take like a smaller amount of fuel at the end. But there's been a lot of big wrecks like on the front stretch, and then when it comes to a corner, it's been like 2-car wrecks, and luckily they've been staying up at the wall and not like bouncing off of it and collecting a lot more people.
You're on the outside, man.
Because it should have been a much bigger wreck what just happened, but they stayed right up at the wall, luckily. The last 2 of them could have been much bigger, but they stayed right up at the wall.
Alright, pace cars off, boss. Get on them.
But here we go again.
Go get one more.
We had a decent start.
23, 27, 5.
Don't really have a reason to bump this dude. He's like right on the dude in front of him.
23, 5, 2. Still outside. Still outside.
Somebody up there is going 3 wide, the Mountain Dew car.
I'm pitting here. I got to drive.
Oh,
Clear,
yikes.
clear, clear.
I think that dude just pitted under that last caution, too. He was starting a couple rows behind us.
32.0.
Okay, we lost like 1 spot out of that restart. It's not terrible.
Outside.
Honestly, was not expecting that dude to slow up as much as he did there on the into turn 1.
Still out there. Clear, clear.
Probably slowed up more than I needed to there into 3. That outside lane in 3 works really well, I feel like. Like that second lane up.
29.88. Low car on the apron in front of you. The car in C1. Just hit the southwest west. 29.0.
Oh, that was Raja coming out of pit road there, a lap down. So yeah, he definitely ended up in that last wreck towards the front there. Probably had required damage that he had to get fixed, but I think he's maybe only 1 lap down, maybe 2 or 3 though, if he stayed in there the entire caution and just came back out.
30.07.
So that might be a big old rip to his race. Oh damn, him crossing down right there got me so tight. I had to like lift so I didn't wash straight out to the wall. It seems like that's like kind of the 32's line. Like he'll start in that second lane up and then kind of cut down to the bottom, which is very different. I feel like I might have been doing that when I was kind of in the top 10,
30.1.
trying to hold off Malik and Raja and them. I had a pretty decent run on the outside like that. You got 1 guy flying on up behind us, ripping the outside. If we get any sort of green flag run, I feel like that guy is right front, and just tires in general are going to be dead. The 30 car, we'll watch for that. He has 1 guy trying to follow him now, seeing that he's passing guys. 32 washed out there with the bumps.
Still outside. Clear, clear.
Want to get by this 32. Oh, I'm getting loose.
Outside.
Thank goodness the guy wasn't directly behind me right there. That was sketchy.
Clear high. Inside. Deleted. Get up. 29.7.
We're at 3 wide. Jesus.
Outside on 30.64. 7. Outside quarter.
I don't know if that guy on the bottom knew that we were still 3 wide when he came up, but
Still there.
I was trying to stay off the dude on the outside.
Can't tell yet.
I got too much of that white line in turn 3. Trying to help me turn, and it helped me turn. A little too much. Being loose in this car is very sketchy. You don't want to be loose in this car much.
Long way to go here. 30.2.
We are halfway in the race now. And a lot has happened so far, so a lot can happen in the back half of this race. I want to try and stick to the second lane, but it looked like so did he there, but now he's going down. Kind of messed up my entry a little bit with that dirty air being right behind him still. Wanted to see if I could get to his outside.
30.206.
Yeah, 32 is bleeding positions right now. That outside line definitely does have some good run on the exits. Especially when nobody's in that lane. You can get like some nice clean air out there. It is really nice.
Still inside. Clear low.
So tight with the 32 in the same lane. Should have either tried lifting and getting below him or something.
30.244.
1 and 2 he gets to the low lane at least, but 3 and 4 he kind of stays in that second lane, so I need to get lower than him in 3 and 4.
She can get it to the finish.
Just try and get that clean air for 3 and 4 down here. It's getting pretty spread out like it did on that first run again.
30.191.
Was already kind of rotated there for the exit, so it wasn't bad when he came up at least. Ooh, he kind of got real high there. Ooh, somebody almost spun out. It looks like they're real slow here on the front stretch.
30.145.
Oh, it's a lap car. Maybe he wasn't loose. Like maybe he's just letting people by. I'm unsure. He like really braked for that corner. Holy crap. I was just like coasting into that. I was flying up to his bumper there. Not really what I wanted to do, but it just happened. Still got that clean air under. He's definitely watching his mirror on me. I'm trying to get to his outside there in turn 1 and he ran high. Really trying to work him over through these corners. Get to a spot that he's not at. All just for 20th.
5, 7.
Yeah, that second lane is definitely where you want to be. You don't want to be higher than that in 1. People are getting so spread out now. That second lane in 3 and 4 is nice too. It's just he's running that lane, so I'll get super tight. He definitely pulled us there.
0.292.
If he goes to that second lane, I try to get my left side of my nose just below him. so I can keep some clean air through the corner. And then he like slowly walks down the track, it seems like, trying to cut it off. I don't know if he does it on purpose or it's just the line he's running, but trying to just keep our nose clean as best we can through these corners.
175.
There we go, that's what we needed.
Still inside.
Finally.
Still inside. Still inside.
Should be able to get a run here on the exit, hopefully. If not, we will on 1 and 2.
Still there.
The side draft's so powerful.
30.372. Great job, buddy. Great job. Line forward, man. We can get these guys. Inside clear. Car 33 has taken the lead.
Car 33 is taking the lead. That's the guy that got the pole. Gonna get him tight behind us. All right, we kind of got some clean air now. Finally was able to pass them. Took so long.
30.222.
Kind of had to dive it into the corners a little bit deeper than I wanted to and stuff, but it was working to be on his outside. Definitely where you want to pass, it seems like. That guy made a pass on the inside in front of us. See if we can catch these two now. 23 seems like he's falling back a little bit. I could be pushing my tires way too hard. I've pulled away from the guys behind me. Holy crap. Like a ton. Slowly reeling these guys in, it seems like. Then as soon as I get to them, it's going to be hard to pass again.
30.257.
Oh, he went super high. Yeah, any sort of caution will get everybody to the end on fuel. For sure. Sorry. Oh, no, yeah, we definitely are low on fuel. I know that for sure.
36.
Everybody's low on fuel. So I'm not too worried about that. Because we only got just under 40 laps left of fuel, so we can only go to like 120-ish. But I kind of would rather run long than short pit and get stuck a lap down. Depending on how bad my tires get with me running this second lane. Because this second lane is working pretty well for us. I'm really liking it. I got weirdly tight there. I don't want to make the move to the inside. I want to get him on the outside. Giving us that lane just enough. Side draft him a little bit. Should be able to get like fully side by side in three and into three probably, if not pass him here. Nope, well. Bonk. No damage from that bonk. We're good. We are moving right now though. I don't know about right sides only. It would really worry me just because it's a super long run and the lefts actually wear out a good bit as well. So it would really scare me to do two. 'Cause like on our first long run, like the 25-ish lap run that we had, the lefts were worn down a little less than the rights, but they still were worn down a pretty decent amount overall. I just don't know if it'd be worth it. It might be for like a 10-lap run to the end, like just short your pit that much, but I don't know. I don't know how the car is going to react is the other problem. Like I haven't done a run. I don't know if it's going to get super loose on us or not. It might. So I have zero idea how it's going to react. It's not a terrible idea by any means. I like the aggressiveness of it, but we have to play it by ear and see when the time comes, because we do have a lot of cars right in front of us, like not too far ahead in time, which is crazy.
30.309.
The draft really keeps people together, it seems like, until you like start wearing out your tires probably. Which I don't know if we're doing or not. We might be. This guy in front of us has a little bit of left rear damage, it looks like on the bumper and then the left side. I think that's Raja up there just ripping the wall. He's laps down anyways, so he's not really one to worry about.
30.354.
Yeah, he's right up on that damn wall. It's crazy. These guys are 3 wide in front of us. I'm like slowly inching my way in on this dude, because he's starting to catch a little bit more of that dirty air with them being side by side. This is a lapped car. That makes sense why he went high then.
Inside.
Being on the outside on the front stretch is a big disadvantage.
4.6.
Because one, we didn't have any of that draft from the dude in front of us, and then it's just a longer way around.
Caution would be nice.
Raja might be in the
Roger.
lucky dog. I don't know.
Oh.
Got less than 50 to go, almost 40 to go here.
30.5.
Oh god, that guy made it 3 wide on the bottom out of nowhere. He had a huge run there on that front stretch. That's crazy. I did not expect him to have that big of a run on those guys, but maybe that side draft that they had to each other were just so massive. Because they have lost that group in front of them for sure.
Sorry, I got tight there.
The latest did on 30.
Okay, thank you. Go put me on exit.
30.396.
I wasn't expecting him to go wide, but he went really wide. That's all right. That 23 car behind us caught us a good bit.
Inside. Go there.
See if we can get him on exit here. Decent off of 4, but we're on that outside again. Oh god, don't come up into me. That was sketchy. We're clear of him. Let's go. Bonk. We're good.
Keep rolling, man.
No damage. Him coming down. I missed the bottom a little bit too much. He wants to go low there.
Inside. 30.43. Still inside. Inside clear.
I overshot that a good bit. I thought he was close to us on the left side, so I didn't want to hook myself on his nose. Better 3 and 4 this time. Not great, but better. Dude behind me gets a hell of a run off of 4 like that.
Outside. 30.376. Still outside. Clear,
Oh, I missed the
clear,
bottom.
clear.
He's gonna get a run for sure.
Still outside.
Went a little too deep into that corner.
Clear.
Might have burnt off my tires a little bit too much running higher that entire first half of the run. Oh, he nailed that wall. What's up, Noah? I never was a lap down. What are you talking about?
617.
I'm still gaining my laps back from Bristol. That's what I'm doing. But no, I've never gone a lap down in this race. I ended up in an early wreck trying to miss it and slamming myself in the wall, but we got everything fixed and we never went a lap down. We were running top 10 early. Felt pretty good there. Until that wreck and we got the damage, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We're car 35 out here. We're
416.
halfway up in the field at least, in 18th. That's not bad. The Mountain Dew car crossing down like gets me tight. I have to wait on throttle a little bit more. The 23's getting a hell of a run. Oh, there goes somebody through the grass. Coming back up. Oh, that's Raja going through the grass. Yikes.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
One guy completely checked up for that.
Outside. Still outside.
I don't know what's happening there.
Still there on your quarter outside.
That was sketchy. One guy completely backed out of it. We got his spot. Somebody's pitting. I'll read what you guys are saying here in a second when I get single filed. Okay, we're good. Oh, no, I didn't lose any laps. The 33 car has been fast. He got pole. Everybody in here is pretty quick. Like, he's a 4.2K. That's nothing to slouch on, really. But Graham behind him could be saving tires more than him also. Like, he's a pro driver. He knows what he's doing. Kyle Busch car a lap down. That checks out. I really thought we were going to get a caution there with that Raja wreck, though. You thought it broke an arm for sure. I definitely nailed the wall. I hit that wall hard. That was pretty crazy. Oh. See if I can give him a little bit of a boost forward. He went up to the wall. Maybe I made him overshoot the corner a bit, but he had a hell of a run on the exit there. From that top side.
30.469.
I got both these guys in front of me. Just got dirty air from both of them, really. Either lane. I think one guy up there pitted. That's the thing. I don't want to pit too early because if a caution comes out with like guys on fresh tires flying up through the field and they run over a slower car, which could easily happen, you could get stuck laps down.
What you're doing here, but I gotta admit, I hate it. I respect it. I just hate it.
I think somebody's trying to hold themselves on the lead lap. Or yeah, like not go a lap down. Car is definitely getting very tight. We got 20 more laps of fuel. So we got a little while until we have to pit. Which I think a lot of guys might wait until then, but if you do short pit, you could get a lot of time back on some of the guys that you're racing with. You gonna get to the bottom there, bud? Holy shit. I thought we were gonna get knocked up to the wall. Some guys are pitting right now. I just don't know if it's worth it. It's worth it if it stays green. If you tell me the outcome of this race, I can tell you when to pit.
Clear, clear, clear.
Because if this thing goes green, pitting now would be a fantastic idea. But if there's a caution, terrible idea. Some guys on the real long run could lose handle of their car, or somebody trying to get into the pits could get ran over, or they wreck just going into pit road in general. Ooh, it's a 32 car. I thought he was going to push up into the 23 there. That 17's going to have a hell of a run, clear both of them. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, I thought that 32 was hooking him. That was tight. That's the thing is, like, I don't know if we're going to get a caution or not. Like, people are pretty spread out, but also there's still some battles like this on track, which are pretty wild. Oh, 100%. And hey, this is Vegas. It's the place to gamble. I'm gambling on staying out. That's my gamble. I'm playing the long run. Might be a bad idea because I could have just killed my tires and I'm losing more and more time than what I should be. But I'm still running out here. We were already like 18th or so anyways, so what else do we have to lose? Like, lose a few spots? Like, you could gain a lot more spots than lose, I feel like, from the gamble. 23 ran to 32 high. Some of these guys are falling back to us up in front of us too. That's a guy on new tires. Don't know where the 30's at. That's a scary thing. He might be that red car up there. He is. Okay, I thought I remembered he was a red car. I just couldn't 100% remember if that was him or not. I did not see high limits last night, no. I wasn't watching like any racing last night at all.
Take your time, take your time.
Did something crazy happen in that race or something? Guy with fresh tires nailing the wall trying to go 3 wide on the guys that are slower. That really hurt his speed down that front stretch. Could have hurt his car in general. He nailed that wall off before. And that right there is what could cause a caution. Like someone with fresh tires trying to dice their way through the field, nail the wall, hit somebody else. Anything could happen.
The lead just did a 30.7 game.
Leader did a 30.7. We just did a 30.4. Like what? Oh, we did a 30.6 on that lap, but we still did faster than the leader, which is crazy. But Graham is right on him. They might be side drafting him and stuff and everything. So, like I said, Graham might have been saving his tires on that 33, but 33 is still running good. That guy pitted out of nowhere. Love the long run.
5.
Head in, head in, head in.
10 cars pitting. I know he's ahead of us somewhere. Somebody else is pitting up here.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is wide, 0.4.
That's so tight with the 17 and 23 there. Holy crap. I don't know if the 17 was trying to check up for that and that messed him up, or he wanted to pit as well. I don't know.
4, 6, 4, clear. So you're right there with them, but doing a great job. Inside.
Hit it.
Still inside. Clear inside.
Tight racing there.
23 setting.
He's pitting in front of us.
Leaders on pit road. Inside. You gotta get through the traffic, girl.
We're in the top 10 from this right now. Oh, I'm not going to ride the wall. I might be wearing a Chastain, like, riding the wall shirt, but no. You can get suspended and banned for that, and there's the caution. Let's go. That is what we wanted. That is what we wanted right there. Let's go. Absolutely massive.
I mean, 24, thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, my freaking... My toes on my gas foot are like partway numb, like some of the middle toes.
I swear, y'all were waiting to wreck right until after I pit for screwing that right there. I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
But Brady, what happened in high limits? Like, why were you asking?
Hitting
What
early
happened?
always just seems like a bad idea. It's like inevitable if there will be a wreck.
Let the 23 by. Oh, I think he just came out of pit road. I want to take the slightest bit more fuel than what it says for green, white checkers. Like, just one click up, take a little bit more fuel. 4 tires is a great idea right now. We're in 5th. Holy crap. So many people pitted. Massive W. My brake ankle hurts as well from just keeping it there, barely moving it. Oh, boy. That was massive, that caution. 23 is in front of us. Come on. Stay out in front of me.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 23.
I have to not pass him going into the pits. Okay, he's still out there. We're good. Try to hold it as close to 50-51 as possible without the slowdown thing popping up.
10 away. 5 away.
Really don't want to speed now.
Turn in, focus too tight to the wall. Nice and smooth here, leaving on B.
I thought it was going to be too far for a second. We're good. Tires, 68 left front, 63 right front. So, yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if 2 tires will work for that reason right there. Brent Marks held off the 49 and 87 for the win. Nice. And, yeah, you can get, like, suspended / banned or whatever in iRacing for wall riding. Like,
I mean, I'm letting them by right there.
I don't know if like banned or just suspended at all, or that race result gets taken away. Because a couple weeks ago when we ran ARCA, there was a real life ARCA driver in our race, Tristan McKee, and he won the race. But on the last lap, he decided to ride the wall all the way around. Somebody protested him, I think, because he lost the win, went all the way to last. But all the iRating stayed from that race, because he gained iRating over like 5K that he's at and stuff. But he lost all the race results for that race, basically went all the way to last, DQ'd. So don't know if he got a suspension or banned either way, but he might have. But yeah, it's if you get protested in iRacing for doing that, you will at least lose that result for that race and could get suspended for some time. I'm not 100% sure. And there is a lot of cars that need to go get a wave around here out in front of us. This is going to be quite interesting. Where are we at? Are we in the top 5 still? We're in 7th? Holy crap. All those cars are going to be going around. They're on slightly older tires in this as well. But hell yeah, brother. This looks like a mess up here.
You're going to have to come around to 32.
Got to pass 32. Anybody that's behind any of the leaders.
Why didn't you stay out?
Oh, there was a couple guys that stayed out. Oh, they were on the lead lap.
They didn't stay out. They were on pit road when the yellow came.
I need to go past the 34.
I think you got to be on the top point.
Where is... This is a mess right here.
We were on pit lane and we got out right before the leader, I think, crossed the start.
Okay, now we're in the right spot. That was hectic as hell.
Car, but it told me to pass it.
So yeah, a couple of those guys that pitted stayed on the lead lap barely.
What the hell even caused that caution error?
Yeah, some people were probably real angry.
24 car dumped me for the yellow.
Oh, damn. I thought the 30 car was right in front of us. I did not see that. Oh, no, maybe he pitted. There was a different car that was out flying through the field.
Cars behind. I'm on older tires, so just go around.
So yeah, the top 2 guys basically are on fresh tires. They're not on old tires or anything. That's why we're in 7th, not 5th. Let's go. Not the best start for us, but we were in 2nd gear compared to some guys first.
You're outside if you want it. Clear high. 20, 24, 2, 9. Still outside.
So bad. So bad.
Still outside. They're clear.
Some guys wreck or something. I don't know.
Quarter outside.
It's kind of just an all-out race here to the end. Tire wear doesn't matter too much.
Still there.
Just kind of run as hard as you can. That guy on my outside nailed the wall.
I've got a black flag. 23 is a black flag.
Yikes.
25, 72. Still outside.
Trying to get through the bumps here with this dirty air as well.
Outside quarter.
Please push. Oh, he's going to? Nope, he's getting up to the top.
Still out there.
There's a push. Let's go.
I would get a chance. Still outside.
Trying to send it into turn 1, see if we could clear them and come up on the exit. We do there finally.
23 spinning this time.
Really needed to try to push up there. I didn't want to be stuck on the bottom again with him having that run and being back on our outside for turn 3. Which he might hear going in the 1 anyways. Maybe not. I want to run the 2nd outside lane anyways. So we could try to get that run on the exits. Oh damn, he had a good run down there. We'll have the run because of the draft. He's lifting, being tight with us. Let's go. Absolutely massive. We're in 6th right now. That's wild.
29.556.
Dude behind me is ripping even higher on the in the corner. I'm really pushing that right front long to the wall. We're fine. Because we don't got many laps left. I don't care too much about our tire wear. A caution could hurt us, but gotta try to just send it while we can. Oh, they're going high. Gotta try to work our way low. Try to get a good run off that exit. That was decent. The guy behind me had a massive run though.
29.745. Gotta make quick work of these guys, bro. I got him, man. I told them. They're hollering at him.
17 for sure is gonna run the outside in 3 and 4. He's been running real high there, getting massive runs. Ooh, he went low. Some tight racing up here in front of us, though. I'll tell you what.
29.802.
Kind of got a little bit of clean air right there in the middle. They kind of like split the difference, high and low.
Somehow ghosted inside the 15 there.
This is some tight racing.
29.973.
Loving the multi-groove type of racing, though. Vegas is a fun track. "17" behind us went super wide. Damn, what a run on the exit.
Inside 30.
That was pretty crazy.
Go on your inside. Still there.
He's gonna clear us on the exit, and we're gonna have the 17 on our inside. I went a little too wide. I was hoping I can get a better run through the corner there. Kind of got that 21 out in front of us, dirty air-ish.
Outside. 2 outside. 2:30.067. 1 outside.
Got by the one guy that hit the wall at least, but not gonna have a run here on the exit too, unfortunately.
Working at the top.
Was that a bad idea? Possibly.
Good, man. Stay up on him. He'll move. Still there.
We were trying to send it.
Still there outside. You're outside if you want it.
Yeah, being on that low side just lose so much momentum. It's crazy.
30.399. Still outside. Deleted. Get up. 29.942. Still outside. Clear high.
Got to get back to that outside.
Inside.
Got pushed up before the corner a little bit. I don't know if he net coated with us or actually touched us. I'm unsure. Damn.
Clear.
25 is shifting, it looks like, a little bit.
30.442. Inside. Still there.
Oh yeah, that guy on my inside shifting too. Interesting. People are shifting at this point in the race.
Clear, clear, clear.
That's very interesting.
Outside.
Maybe that's a way to make the bottom or something work.
Still outside.
I'm unsure.
They know you're coming.
That's Roger going by, but he's a lapper.
482. Outside. Still outside.
That's what I was saying. I'll learn in the race if people are shifting or not.
Clear high.
Feel like I'm slow doing that though. Might have burnt off some tires though, honestly, too.
9 outside. You're going well. Big headed. Outside. Working the outside. outside.
Definitely burning off spots now, but that's okay.
Still outside.
We're trying our best out here. We got a lot of lappers behind us. After these two right behind us, like one on the outside, one on right behind us.
Still there, outside. Outside.
After that, it's just lapped cars.
Still outside.
There's no way only the top 12 are on the lead lap.
9-1. Still out there. Still outside.
Goddamn. I'm being pinched down like a hell.
Clear.
Like, he made contact with us when we're on the white damn line down there, which is crazy.
Still out there. Clear.
I think this is a lapped car up here that's just getting trained.
30.516.
Is.
Not a spot, I don't think. No, it's not a spot. Inside. Still inside.
And these are lapped cars all around us now, behind us.
You're clear, clear. Inside, inside, inside. Still there. Still inside.
Super tight, it's crazy.
Good job, buddy. 3 more, man. Come on.
2 more laps.
30.41.
I didn't know we were almost done with this thing like that.
30.12.
Hey, there's a car on your outside. Thought he was just gonna push us all the way up.
Crashed the one time. Pretty good strategy there. And I had that caution. Keep the tires.
Still there.
That caution came in the worst moment, honestly.
Hey, I was happy with the caution.
I believe you'd be coming to the
At
right
worst, we're
side.
finishing 12th unless we end up in some sort of wreck.
Get him out of the way, Errol. 4. Come on it. Working outside. 30.30.
And again, because I'm right on the front stretch, it's just
Still
amazing.
there, man. Outside. Keep out there, man. I keep telling him.
Some guys might wreck here at the last corner, who knows?
Inside, inside, inside. Clear. Inside.
Good one, Jacob.
Still out.
I'll take 12th though. Being top split is the 35 car, I will take that. Hell
Still out
yeah.
there.
That was a fun race. Yeah, Roger was a lap down though, so he really wasn't gaining anything out of it.
No, I'm sorry, Roger. It's far be it from me from telling a pro what to do, but
Man, that was
did you have to pass me
terrible.
on the lap lap when I was trying to get in a position?
He was ripping wall. Cause I think he only finished 23rd.
Right.
Yeah, 23rd.
Pass you on the last lap or any lap.
He's a lap down. He's lapped. He's lap down. He's not passing me. for
Hey,
position.
appreciate
I'm
it.
trying to battle for position.
You came in right at the end. Yeah, we finished decent. We had like 3 minutes of damage earlier on this right
If he was
front.
on the lead lap, I would not have complained.
I want to go back and see what that last caution was for and stuff. Please don't be screwed up. And it's screwed up. Of course it is. Why is it like this? I don't know why I keep screwing up like that. It's annoying. What lap was that on, though? It was like lap 120-ish? Something like that? I definitely was like ripping the damn wall and stuff. Or not the wall, like up higher, trying to see what we could do. We had 84, 87 on the tires at the end. They weren't terrible, but other people probably were just better off. But what was the caution for? I appreciate it. Appreciate the good run, nice runs, and all that. It was the 24 and the 30 here. The 30 was on fresh tires. The 30 could have given him a little bit more room. The 24 is on old tires. You have to get by. You had so much room to the outside, so he's mad at the 24 for hooking him, but you could fit another car out here, so in a way, you kind of hooked yourself. The 24 really didn't deviate out of his spot, I feel like. And I want to go back to the beginning where we ended up in our wreck super early. Because what car number were we? 35? Like, it was super early. It's just going to take a lot of clicks to get through. But we were pretty much last there for a little bit and then got our car fixed after a few cautions. Stayed out on that super long run and got the caution at the right time. Restarted 7th, but we fell back to 12th. But I'm not shocked by that, honestly. I just want to go back to where we had that caution at, man. Or that wreck in front of us, because I should have slowed up, but that was on me for sure, for not slowing up for it. I thought that they were going to stay down and I could just get by on the outside. That was my goal. I think it was right there, next lap. Because they were down so far for the longest time, and this guy was already slowing up going low, so I'm like, I'm just gonna hit the gas, stay up here, and at last seconds he starts coming up, and I think I was gonna miss the 76 for sure. I actually missed him too. I actually didn't even get into him. I just slammed myself in the wall, and I really wish that they would just stay low, but it is what it is. I thought they were just going to keep going down to the grass, so I was just trying to stay as wide as possible, but then the 43 got off of him. Worst timing in the world for us. And then, did he get nailed after this or anything? Or did everybody pretty much miss him? I'll see the IR here in a second. I want to see a couple of these wrecks early on that happen. 30 getting into the back of the 48, and then that's going to send the 48 around. Oh, that was a huge one on the front stretch. God damn. That was a massive wreck. And they're still wrecking after it still. That was pretty crazy. This restart, I think we had a quick caution again. Big stack up on the top. The outside car just moving out of the way pretty much. There was a big wreck on the front stretch again, I want to say. They're hitting, and that guy got sent to the inside, and then they started hitting up here. What happened here? The 48 going around again, or it's a different 48, actually. They're 3 wide. Pretty much the same thing that happened in the back there. Oh, the bottom car barely tapped him, and he just lost control. It's hard to save these cars when you get out of control like that. But that was a pretty big wreck as well. And then I think we went a little bit before a wreck. Yeah, this guy said he lost his screen went black, so he was just holding it straight, and unfortunately a couple guys ended up in that pretty bad. Coming down on another dude. Where did Raja end up wrecked? It might have been this one potentially. I know there was a wreck right up front. Oh, the 8 car lost it into the 30. That's a big rip. That was a hard one. He just right hooked himself pretty much. And then where was Raja at this point? Because I don't know. He was in 33rd. So what the hell happened to him? Why did he end up way the hell back here? What position are you in? 33rd still? Where did he end up in a wreck at to go a lap down and stuff? That's all I want to know. Had to have been... He was already a lap down here. It looks like he fired off real slow. He was already in the back kind of here too. I'm just unsure where he ended up with damage and stuff. Like, I don't know. Look, okay, so he pitted up an 8th up here. And did he just stay on pit road forever? Or did he have damage on the car? Yeah, maybe he just stayed on pit road forever. I have no clue because he came out of pit road super late. And I don't think that he had any damage or anything. 28th here. And he just started in the back. So yeah, I'm confused. I don't know why he ended up so far back there. But I'll save that for later just in case. And we'll go see what kind of iRating and everything that we got out of this one. Because I'm unsure. Probably got a decent bit finishing 12th. 58, I will take that. Got us back over 4,200. 5,000 SOF. Pretty good. I really didn't have a guess. I had no clue. Being 35 car, it's such a wide range. But Graham ended up finishing in front of us. He still gained 21 being the 5 car. It's crazy. The 1 car actually ended up winning it up there. I should have went and saw the battle for the win there at the end because the 33, I think it was. Where did he finish? He finished 9th, and he was up there for a long time. He led 34 laps. He led 21. Who else led? Didn't Graham lead? No, he didn't lead any. Wow, I thought he did. That's crazy. And where did Raja and them finish? Because I know Raja was a lap down. He was 23rd. He led no laps. 72 laps by the 19. So he got screwed from that caution, I think, is what happened. He was the last car on the lead lap there. And that's unfortunate for him. He got real screwed over from that. So, hey, I'll take 58 out of that. That's pretty good. So, pretty good race for us overall. I'm very happy about that one. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I need to go get my haircut and stuff. Biggest loser... Let me look. 103 from the 4 car, 119 from the 7. My head's in the way of this one. 119. Oh, you can't even see it still. Hang on. Let me take off my head. Pause. 119 from the 7 car down here. That was the biggest loser. So unfortunate for him. That's a big loss for sure. And actually, I don't know how much the 23 lost. He DQ'd out. Wait. He had no incidents though. He had no incidents. We had 4. We gained safety still. But he had no incidents if he disqualified out. Oh, he had a black flag or something. He did say he had a black flag and he had to pit, but maybe he didn't do it in time. I don't know. So, unfortunate for him. It was lap 119 out of 134 for him, so that's a little unfortunate. But overall, we had a solid race. We ran top 10 early, tried to send it there at the end, might have sent it a little too hard and burnt off some of our tires because we definitely were getting passed a lot there at the end, which was unfortunate. But hey, I'll take a 12th being the 35 car in top split for sure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll be back next week for Dega, and it should be like 90 laps or so, I would imagine. Let's see, 94 laps next week at Dega. Then we got Martinsville 250 and the full length Phoenix race 312 in 3 weeks. So should be interesting. I didn't realize the season was actually finishing in October because it might be like the very beginning of November when real life finishes it or something like that. But either way, because what's today? The 11th? That was 4 days. Yeah, actually it's going to be like the 2nd or 1st maybe of November when real life runs their Phoenix race. So interesting. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be back next week for Dega. Hopefully we can do pretty well there. My parents are actually going to be at that race next week, which is pretty interesting because the lady my mom works for got them tickets and stuff. So they're going to be out there for Dega, which is going to be interesting because we've never been anywhere besides Daytona. Actually, they've been to Homestead a really long time ago, like before I was born, I think. So hopefully they have a fun time at Dega, and hopefully it's a good race. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be back next week for Dega. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. I will catch you guys next week, and appreciate you guys for showing up and hanging around.